Hey, friends. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy on this glorious Friday. So much to go over today. And I'm excited that we're doing a solo stream. Haven't done one in a minute. We've got some great guests coming up this week, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. But for today, it's me and you guys. So I wanted to do that because I'd like to do at least one, maybe two of these a week. I think we might be doing another one this Sunday. Sunday is Mother's Day, which you guys know is a kind of difficult day for me, for a lot of you guys too, I'm sure. So I'll keep you guys posted on exactly what I want to do that day, but I wanted to keep my options open. But for today, I thought it would be kind of fun to do a show and tell. I have these memory boxes. I keep boxes like this, anywhere from this size to a shoebox, and I keep them around my place. So I've got maybe like 6 of them, and this is a really small one, but I thought maybe we could go through the memory box and do, like I said, a little show and tell, which I'm excited about. And then also tons of stuff going on in the Schmoedown. If you're not a Schmoedown fan, no worries. I'm going to talk you through it. You're going to not be lost. I'm going to explain all the things that are happening over there. And there is going to be an announcement. An announcement that is Schmoedown related. So stay tuned for that. Does anybody say stay tuned anymore? Stay tuned for that. Don't know what the fuck that voice is, but yeah, it just is where I've been. Look who's trying to get some insider information. Look who's popping in to say hello. Kaiser himself, the weekend man. Kaiser making all his big demands on when he can and cannot guest on the show. I told you guys that he'll be coming on mañana. Yeah, that's why Kaiser. I booked him initially for Sunday, and then I was like, Kaiser's such a fun guest. I don't want to have him on for Mother's Day when I'm being such a fucking weirdo downer. So I changed him to Saturday, which I'm really excited about, especially after we have to make all of our Schmoedown cuts by today. So don't know what that means for Kaiser's team. You guys will see what that means for my team. There's definitely some stuff going down right now. Oh baby, oh baby. It's tough because the way that we drafted our teams was under the impression that there wasn't going to be a pandemic. How dare we think that? But with that in mind, a lot of our strategies have to change because we are going towards tournaments. We're doing a Star Wars tournament and an IG tournament. We know that for sure. But if you're thinking like I'm thinking, you don't know what that means for singles, and you don't know what that means for teams, and we don't know how long this lasts. Certainly, if we have to end up doing Zoom tournaments for singles, that's easier than teams. So anybody who's trying to put together a team of people in different locations could be tough, especially if one of the people can't fly right now. You know, there's just so many different things going down. You got to really start thinking about your team, and players that you thought might be clutch for you might not get any playing time this year at all. So again, I know not all of you are Schmoedown fans, but it's the fantasy football that I know and love, and I'm just working on making some moves. You know, you guys know that I love my players, so I hate making any moves, but you got to do what's best for the team. So, yep, definite announcements to come. But yeah, tune back in tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, for Kaiser to be in the house. His house. Told you guys I was getting fucking weird. I do want to do show and tell before we get to Schmoedown talk, though, but let's get to some super chats and Streamlabs first. Shout out to Larry Lease, who says, hit that like button. Thanks for pimping out the stream, Larry. Appreciate that. He also says, I'm dying to get back to work at my movie theater. Also, have you been to the new Beverly Cinema? Which one is that? I feel like I have. Oh, look, I'm getting a text about. Can I make this announcement? Hold, please. All right. So Crazy shit going down. Crazy ass shit going down. So anyway, don't even know what I was just saying about New Beverly. Which one is that? I feel like I've been New Beverly Cinema, but would I know if I had? It's on Beverly Boulevard, Tarrant. Oh, it's right next to that fake restaurant, right? Oh no, not next to the fake restaurant. New Beverly. No, I guess I haven't been there yet. I have not been there yet. You guys were playing Mandy, right? I think I was thinking about going to that. But I can't wait to go to the movie theaters again. It's going to be a long time, though. A long time. Zeno is asking about Sabrina. We'll be talking all about it. We'll be talking all about it, about all of it, and all about it coming up soon. Okay. So sticking with show and tell and Streamlabs and Super Chat. Look at me with my fucking mind all over the place right now. It's been a long night. Been doing a lot of Schmoedown stuff. And in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, Ben M says, "Hi, Roxy. Last weekend I had some time to kill. So I put together a compilation of 2 people I thought might sound good together. Spoiler, you're one of them. Figured you and the Rockstars might get a kick out of it. SoundCloud.com/RoxyXNova. Should I play it on this computer and see if you guys can hear it? I could put it up here, but I don't know what it is. Let's see. Maybe you guys can hear this. Oh, boy. Oh, wait. Nope, it's just playing back my video. Hold on. Wait, what else am I watching? Oh, I've always got 50 things open. Okay, here we go.
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
No. Oh, yeah, that's me.
To Live at the Roxy. We're
okay.
Your very own Roxy Striar. Forgets to silence her phone 95% of the time.
That's me. That's
I've been
true.
at this almost 11 years.
Yeah.
Good for you, Rox.
Good for you. Yeah. Totally. What? Yeah. Cool. I don't want to play too much because I don't want to get demonetized, but pretty dope. Whatever that is. I'll listen to the rest of it later. Thanks for sending it over. I appreciate that. Let's get to Weston Ira, who says, "Seems like Roka's not the only one in 88 streams per day. Before my half day at work is over, I ended up going to HR because of 2 dudes who were harassing and stalking, etc. me. Ignoring them didn't work. So to HR I went. Have you ever had to go to HR? I actually am the HR for AfterBuzz. So I've done a lot of stuff with HR, but I've never gone to HR. You know, there was obviously my past, you guys know, situation, and you don't know the whole situation, but no, there was never HR contacted situation. So no, I guess not. I guess I've never gone to HR. That's kind of the simple answer. It's not like the full thing, but Glenn says, "Hello, Roxy. Happy Friday. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts/plans on Schmoedown and seeing what you got for show and tell. Thanks for continuing to share the positive vibes and smiles with us every day. I know it ain't easy. Love ya. #Rockstars Band. Glenn, you the best. Appreciate you. Let's see what we got in the box. Shall we? Shall we see what we got in the box? Okay. So in this box is a littler box. I just like to keep my Comic-Con stuff. This is from Comic-Con 50. When was Comic-Con 50? Was that last year? It must have been because they were promoting The Boys. So Comic-Con 50 promoting The Boys. It's just a box. This one must have been from a previous comic. Oh, no. Same one maybe. This is the Walking Dead Comic-Con badge that I had from last year. Oh, Comic-Con. Okay, this is a tassel from USC, from my graduating cap. It says University of Southern California on one side and USC on the other. Kind of cool. Going to Will Watson, who says, "Just want to say hi to an awesome true rock star. Stay safe and sane. If rock stars ever need a studly nerd wheelman, I'm always here. You're awesome." Oh, Will, you are freaking great. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Oh, this one has a lot of photos in it and some notebooks. Okay, so this is just some scrap pages. All right, so these were notes from Groundlings when I was in Groundlings Improv. It says Groundlings, information equals fuel of all improv scenes. 4 fundamental pieces. Who, what, where, why. Who, what are your names? What is your relationship? What are you doing in the scene? Where are you? Not the park, Griffith Park. Why is the hardest? Why is the scene taking place? Oh, this must have been for my first Groundlings class. That's kind of funny that I kept that. Well, I loved Groundlings. So, okay, this is another journal. What is this? This is somebody's card in it. Oh, look, this is a Planned Parenthood card from Planned Parenthood for Saturday, September 24th. No idea what year, because I have no idea what that was for. What did I have a Planned Parenthood visit with for? Maybe I didn't have my health insurance figured out yet or something. I don't know. Thank you to Planned Parenthood. Okay, this is a little notebook. All right, on the first page, it says, open, O-pen. So it says like O-P-E-N, and then it says O-H, comma, P-E-N. This is fucking weird. Great. Oh, I see what this is. These were 2 guys that I was dating, and this was a pros and cons list for both of them. This is hysterical. Okay, one of them says buzzkill, the other one says scientist. So I guess that's how I named them in here. Buzzkill was this guy I dated in college who loved a song called Buzzkill, and scientist was a guy I dated in high school who loved The Scientist. So he must have come back into my life. So Buzzkill, it says new, exciting, smiles with dimples. Everyone loves him. He's in LA. But then it says clingy, yikes. And then push myself. I don't know what that means. For scientists, it says 5 years. I think we had been had hooked up for that long. November 9th. I think that was our anniversary. Knows me, true love. Trust me, he was not. Childhood, will you be my Valentine? Then it says Navy. I don't know what that is. Maybe he was thinking about going to the Navy. He didn't. 3,000 miles away, but feels like home. And then at the bottom, it says long run, short run, help. Joke's on me. I didn't end up being with either of them for much past that. The Buzzkill one was an amazing guy, though. The scientist one lives on an island somewhere. He's not an actual scientist. Okay. You guys are talking about, did they just make the announcement for Schmoedown? Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's talk about that. And we'll get back to show and tell in here. We will get back to show and tell, but let's talk a little Schmoedown for a second. Let's see. Leo says JTE has been traded to the Burning Droogs for Josh Quevedo. So here is the trade that was just made. I had JTE on my team, who I absolutely love and adore. And Robert Meyer Burnett had Josh Quevedo. So I traded him Josh Quevedo and his 3rd round pick for next year for JTE. Now, listen, here's the truth. JTE is amazing. And part of the reason I drafted JTE was because we were going to go to Boston this year, and I wanted to do something with JTE in Boston, maybe JTE and Snyder, JTE, some kind of something in Boston. It was this big thing. We were supposed to initially go in May, and then it was maybe moved to September. I would say there is a 99.9% chance now that we do not go to Boston this year, let alone travel anywhere this year. Oh man, this tea is cold. So JTE, who is my friend, and I adore him, and my fellow masshole at times, he lost a lot of his value for me. And that sucks, but I don't know that I can do anything with him in Teams, because Teams via Zoom doesn't work. We can't fly to him. he can't fly to us. If he did fly here, who would play in the same room as him? He'd have to chill here for 2 weeks. That's probably for the rest of 2020. So, and we're going to do a draft again next year. It just, for so many reasons, it didn't make sense. Now, in terms of Quevedo, I've been texting with him and DMing with him and figuring out how he is as a Star Wars player, because I got to know. Because I have Alex Damon, obviously, but he's not able to play in the tournament. So for those of you guys who don't know Schmoedown, right now we're doing a Star Wars tournament and an IG tournament. And I have the champion of Star Wars, Alex Damon, but he can't play in the tournament because he's the champion. And I didn't have anybody else to play for Star Wars. So I needed to find a Star Wars player. And that person is Quevedo. And so I started quizzing him, asking him to watch videos, telling me how he was doing, and he's pretty freaking fire. So, I'm really excited about him. I think he's going to do very well in the tournament. I will see, but I liked his energy. We went back and forth for a while. I think that he's going to do a really good job. And I'm happy to welcome him to the Rockstars. Of course, I'm going to miss JTE. I'm sad we weren't able to do anything together, but I did text JTE about coming on the show next week. So he said, yes, I'll figure out exactly what date, but he will be here. We'll talk more about it with him. Because he's great. It's just, if he can't play, what am I supposed to do? And I need the Star Wars points. So sometimes, being a manager is tough, but I was upfront with him. And so that's one of the things that's happening right now. You guys asked about Sabrina. And I'll be upfront and honest with you guys. I have an open slot on my team, and I have made a hard pitch to Sabrina. I want her really bad. I think Sabrina is awesome. I think she has the ability to be amazing. I know she wants this really bad. And I talked to her about a couple of different things. I think that Sabrina would be great in teams. I've got a couple different players I think she could be incredible with. You guys know, between having Vejvoda and Stacy and Del Rio on my team, I've got awesome people to pair people with. And if Sabrina is as good as she's saying she is, and if she works as hard as she's saying she wants to, then I think she could be incredible. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think she's leaning towards me right now. I know she got pitched to by a lot of other managers. I don't know what she's going to do. I think I'm in the final running, but I think she's going to go in a different direction, which I'm really bummed about because, I've thought about all of the options with her. Yeah, Manny says Sabrina with Stacy would be great. I mean, they'd be incredible. We could do a Shire Wolves 2.0. Not that any team that has 2 women is Shire Wolves, but Larry Lee says Mark Bernardin needs to be picked up. I DM'd Mark Bernardin. I haven't heard back from him yet, but he's somebody I'm looking at as well. I think he's awesome. I would love to pick him up. It just depends on if he wants to play. And again, I messaged him and I haven't heard back from him at this point. So yeah, I think, my fingers are crossed for Sabrina because I genuinely think that I'm the best manager for her. I think that I'm the most hands-on. Well, there's other hands-on people, but I think that women power, first of all, which I love. And also I think that, just being perfectly candid with you guys, when you pick a manager, you're not just picking a person that is managing you in the Schmoedown. You're picking somebody that you want to work with in general. And if you go through the other people that are options to her, right? So people who have an open slot on their team or people that you think might be pitching to her. We've already heard Tom Dagnino talk about how much he loves her. He loves Sabrina. I think Sabrina's so hot. And Sabrina is hot and everybody loves Sabrina. But what about his managing style? What about his managing style? What's he really going to do for her? Is he going to take the time to watch other people's matches and figure out where people are struggling, where they're succeeding, what she should do for spinners or opponents? We know he's not. And that's not me, no act, no gimmick. That's not the kind of manager he is. He's a showy manager and he's great with well-established players. But she's not established. And if she loses once, he's going to bench her. He's going to bench her. Which would suck for her. And I don't want to see that happen to her. But, she's going to know what's right for her. But I think that would be a team that definitely people are looking at right now. You got to look at them because they're in first place. And so I get that. I think that, Kate would be a great manager for her. Another woman, kick butt. She's awesome. But I don't know that Kate has the person to team Sabrina with necessarily. And so I really do think, and I don't know who else is courting her. Winston. I know she's got friends over there. I really believe that she will shine the hardest on my team. But like I said, you have to pick the person who you want to work with. And what is Tom going to do for Sabrina's career? What is he going to do for her career? I really wonder that. So I don't know, but I could see her making that choice. And, whatever choice she chooses is right for her, and it's what she has to do. Yeah, talking about her going with Sam, Larry, that's an interesting option. I think right now, if I had to guess, again, I don't know any of this because everybody's super secretive, but I have a feeling, because we know Sam needs to pick up a Star Wars player, I kind of have a feeling he's going to pick up Molly, Damon. Then he'll still have 3 open spots because we know he's got Erwin. So, but it depends on what he needs. Sam could be a good option, but what's he going to do with her? If he's going to team Erwin either with Janine or Drew, so Sabrina could have the other one depending on who it is. Maybe it would be, I think he's probably going to team Erwin with Drew or maybe Janine to get them back together. So many different options. Again, I wholeheartely believe that she should go with me just as a career move. It's by far and away the smartest. I'm sorry, but it just is. It just is. But I really hope she makes a decision that she feels good about and is right for her and gets her to where she wants to be. So a lot of talk about Sabrina's going on, but there's a ton of other people that I'm looking at. For IG, you guys are asking me what I'm doing. What do you guys think? What do you guys... what fucking noise is that, Rox? I've got a few people on my team, some great options. Obviously, Damon, coming off of that victory, is a great option. He's somebody I feel really good about. He's been studying his butt off. He's incredible. And I'm excited to see what he's able to do. Jared Haben on my team. He's an IG player, and I just like his energy a lot. I think that Haben is not the mascot of my team, but he represents Boston and he likes to show up for other players and he knows the game really well. He's such a super fan of the Schmoedown. So I'm into him. And then I've also been talking to some other players on my team who might not have played IG before, but have been working and we'll see what goes on. William, I like your Snyder blow here. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be playing IG anytime soon. Guy's friend of mine in the chat right now, Kenny. Hi, Kenny. He says, "Sup, Roxy. I got to get one of those Sitco sign Boston shirts you're rocking." So funny. I was just doing a stream before this for my DC Movie News show, and my co-host, who is from Florida, said, "Why are you wearing a Boston shirt with a gas station logo on it?" So I guess it's just us. I kind of thought that people knew the Sitco sign, see it go with the lights flashing, but I guess not everybody knows. I freaking love this shirt, but I will say I sweat my dick off in it. I get such bad pit stains. Do I not have them right now? I'm shocked because it's hot as hell in here. It's always sexy when people show their pit stains, right? Lamont Small says, hi, I'm so sorry I'm late to the party. What's this about a tournament? So we're doing an Inner Geekdom and a Star Wars tournament in Schmoedown, and we're all deciding right now who's going to be on our teams because by today at 5 p.m., we need to drop our players if we're dropping anybody. And by Monday, we need to pick up any of the free agents if we're going to pick up free agents. The trading deadline is not until, I think, August, but a lot going down right now. And I have to figure out how many spots I need to leave open on my team based on how many people and what they're going to be doing. So much. Larry Lee says, so the NFL schedule came out. What record do you think the Bucs will have with Brady and Gronk? I can't even think about what's going to happen with the NFL. You guys know. I can't even fucking think about it because how do we even know? Wow, imagine games with empty stadiums. It's just so bizarro. I don't know. We know Brady and Gronk are great together. We know Gronk's also incredibly prone to injury. So how many games of the season he'll actually play and how he is after taking a year off, we're going to have to see. Brady is Brady, and he's probably incredibly motivated right now to kick butt as there's been so many people doubting him as he's gotten older and with the transition to the Bucs. I don't know. Adam says Tampa Bay will be better than New England. You shut your dirty trap. Don't say hateful words like that. It's not nice. Going into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Ooh, a lot going on in here today, friends. Let's see, Stone Fanboy. Hey, Roxy, sending you good wishes. What do I have to do to have you frozen in carbonite or at least cosplaying you frozen in carbonite? Have a good Friday. What do you mean? What do you have to do to have me frozen in carbonite? Like you literally have to freeze me in carbonite. Thanks for being here and always asking that. Bizarro, and I love it. Beard Man says, Roxy, you're amazing. I am all in for Mother's Day episode on Sunday. I lost my mother 7 years ago when I was 22, and Mother's Day is such a tough day every year. I'll join in on Sunday as a reminder that no one has to go through hardship alone. I know that's the thing, Beard Man. I was thinking about not doing a Mother's Day stream at all so I could just give myself the day, but I really want to so that anybody like me has somebody to go to that day. God, and I said this on Ben Bateman's stream. He did an interview with me. He has a show called The Great Conversation, and it just came out today. If you haven't heard it, I talked about the one woman show that I performed at my mom's memorial service. It sounds fucking crazy, but I did. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. And Mother's Day is not the hardest day of the year for me. Definitely the anniversary of her death is the hardest day of the year, but Mother's Day is a tough one. And I'm so happy for everybody who has their mom and for celebrating them, but it still fucking sucks. Just for lack of better words, it still fucking sucks. So I'm with you, and I'm sorry that it's a tough day for you also. You were 22. I know that when we're kids, 22 seems like an adult, but when you're 22, you feel like a kid, and losing your mom then is no fun. I lost mine a couple years prior to that, but not that it's a fucking competition. Why would I even say that? Just saying, can relate. Larry Lee says, New England 0-16. Larry, don't be a dick. So not true. You really think New England is going to go 0-16? No way do you think that. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. NFL Caleb, thanks for the support. I appreciate you. Also going into Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Hello, Roxy. Happy Friday. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts/plans on Schmoedown and seeing what you've got. Oh, did I already read that? Yeah, I did. How did that happen? I missed the ones before it. Sorry, friend. I don't even know how that happened. Rob K says, oh, snap. That's really cool that you were in the Groundlings improv comedy group. Please tell us a Groundlings related story. I need details, please. So I was not in the Groundlings. I took classes at the Groundlings. You know, it's really hard to become a Groundling. I was in advance, and then I stopped going through the process because it was very expensive and time consuming, although I've thought about starting back up again, but now we're in a pandemic, so we'll see. But stories about the Groundlings. I mean, being in class, just really fun and freeing, and it makes you feel like a better actor and a better person because you're easier, more malleable to bounce things off of. I love it. I really do. I remember when I was there, though, they were changing buildings because they had a termite infestation. And we had to change buildings, and there was fucking termites everywhere. It was a whole thing. So maybe that's a story. I hope that fulfills your story needs. I see my groundlings classmates in commercials and TV shows all the time, though. And actually, one of my groundlings teachers, Lyric, was starred in a show right after she taught me. Wonder if you guys watched it. I heard it was really funny. Actually, I saw an episode and it was great. Her name was Lyric Lewis. Let's see, what was the name of the show? Lyric Lewis starred in AP Bio. So she was a phenom. I loved having her as a teacher. She was badass, and I was happy to see her book that. So I was the last class that she taught there, at least at the time. So shout out to Lyric. She is hysterical. Jason Surge says, "Hey, Rox, Bills fan here. I'm sorry to tell you that we are winning the AFC East. Love you, bye. Hashtag Bills Mafia." Yeah, we'll fucking see. We'll fucking see about that. And by that, I mean, like, literally, we will see if we do, which is up for debate depending on what happens in football season. Glenn Caesar says, Roxy, you have any updates you can share with us on Ed Greer, Maude Garrett, or Clark Wolf on as guests? I think they'd be great on the show. Either way, you're crushing it, and I know you'll keep bringing us fun shows and guests, whoever is joining you. Yeah, let's talk. Ed Greer, haven't asked him, would love to ask him, need to ask him. Maude Garrett, haven't asked her, would love to ask her, need to ask her. Clark Wolf, haven't asked her, would love to ask her, need to ask her. So that's the update on all of those. Who we do know we have coming on, ironically enough, we know Saturday, Kaiser's coming on. Monday, you guys know that Sabrina is coming on. So there's that. And then I've also talked to JT about coming on next week. So we shall see what happens there. But yes, I definitely have room for all of them. Would be so grateful to have them on. So I just need to send text messages and see if they are willing. Because if they are willing, then I am able. Larry Lee says Pat should just stay home. What did I say about being fucking rude, Larry? What did I say about being fucking rude? Prince, that wasn't promised. I'll tell you, as a Dolphins fan, we are looking forward to 2021. I'm loving all the sports talk in here today, guys. I feel like because we haven't had anything to watch, it's just been like radio silent about some of the sports stuff, but sports stuff. You know, all this sports stuff. I'm happy always to talk about the Patriots, though. Always happy to talk about the NFL. Wish that I felt confident that there'd ever be a game that we're able to go to again in our lifetime. Just crazy to think about. Yeah, I'm going to keep you guys posted on the Schmoedown, though, and what I'm planning on doing and what our draft situation is. And I don't know if Sabrina doesn't want to come play for the Rockstars, then I don't know who. I got to figure out who we're going after. If you guys watch the fan leagues, let me know who you guys think is definitely worth our time. Because there's another player I'm thinking about dropping today. And I could possibly have as many as 2 spots open. So I'm looking for some people. Even if I do get Sabrina. Fingers crossed. I know I'm the best place for her to go. Just so hard when you're in the thick of it. And I don't blame her. Okay. Show and tell. Going back to this book. What do we got? This says advertising and then has a list of colleges. Oh, this must have been when I was helping my sister try to apply for colleges. Quinnipiac, University of Denver, U Georgia, U Illinois, BU, Emerson, Florida State, Mich State, Northeastern, Penn State, San Diego State, Syracuse. Huh. None of these are Indiana, which is where she went. Snyder on SEN Facebook group said he may never speak to you again. I told him it was happening. I sent him a text message because I knew he would be upset about it. Because he was saying, and I understand where he's coming from. By the way, did he really say that? Let me see. He's got to be cool. We talked about it, and I said, you know, Christian is saying that he might not play a match all year. So what do I do? What am I supposed to do? Let's see. Communication issues in the rock stars. Never. Let's see what happened. Snyder, fake news. Can I veto this? I'm gonna say I may never speak again after heard it wasn't at all her doing though. Yeah. He says, oh my God, this isn't a lack of communication. Obviously, I let Snyder know this was happening to soften the blow. We are so saddened by JTE leaving, but because of pandemic, he is unable to fly here and we can't use him in live events. Plus, for Zoom, we are focusing on IG and Star Wars. Very likely, JTE doesn't play all year. So Snyder is sad, as am I, but he knows it's what we had to do. Love the rock stars. Oh yeah, send. It is sad. It's really sad. Why are you talking like a caveman? Because I was typing. Okay, PLD also heard it might have not all been your doing. Yeah, because what he means by that is when I talked to Christian about it, and I said to Christian, not specifically about JTE, I said, players that are not here right now, what are the chances that they are going to play? What are they going to do? And he said, people out of town right now can do the IG or Star Wars tournament. We know JTE is not good for IG or Star Wars. And then he said, what we're hoping to do is get back to doing in-person matches. And when we do that, obviously, we can't have people flying in for them because they can't be in the same room as other people for 2 weeks. And we're probably not going to do any more live shows for this foreseeable future in the next several months. So when Snyder says it's not all my doing, what he's saying is it's not like I've just decided to trade JTE. I've decided that if JTE can't play this year, he might get one match, maybe. Then I need the points, and Quevedo has a better shot at getting me points in Star Wars. And not only that, but I also got a 3rd round draft pick for him, which is awesome because in the 3rd round last year, I got Damon. Imagine getting 2 people of Damon's caliber. I mean, pretty incredible. So, Harry Payne, communication issues in the Rockstar. There are none. And I would never have done that without talking to Snyder first, because that's why we drafted JTE. Snyder wanted him so bad. And so I made sure. I called him and I let him know. Yeah, I let him know. And he was sad. He said to me, he was really upset about it. But we talked about it. I didn't blindside him with it. That would have been really bad because I'm not an idiot. And I'm not like Tom, who doesn't communicate with his players. So there's that. Paul Denuzio said, love that Roxy posts this while she's live streaming like a boss. Thank you. Yeah, so much shit going down. I mean, the deadlines are all cray. It's all cray. Okay. So anyway, I'm glad that you guys are as into this as I am. Just realized it was pretty much the Gronk trade. Traded a player who isn't going to play for you for a pair of relatively unknown quantities. Totally, Troy. Totally. Roxy, do you think he's just talking or wants to be traded? Because oh my God, he didn't say he wanted to be traded. Guys, you're blowing it up. He just talks. You heard him on the show the other day. That's him. You got to love him for it. It's who he is. This is his like craziness. And why I'm obsessed with him. I mean, never again after this betrayal. Tell me more. I'm seeing all the comments on this. You made a great trade. Snyder's just being Snyder. It's even funnier listening to you respond on air. I'm doing it all live. Public division in the ranks. Sounds like something only the worst manager of all time would have to deal with. Why are people saying there's a public division? There's no division. This is insane. Crazy people. All right. What's going on in my book? Somebody, Jukebox, The Ghost, Zero, Yeah, Yeah, Yeahs. Are those songs? I don't know. Okay, this one says, Bird in the Hand. I could call my lawyer, but I didn't want to. I don't know what that's about because didn't have a lawyer. Not car salesperson in Nebraska. Can't be off market for a year. 6 months max. They drag. Extension 2 months. What the fuck is this talking about? What is this talking about? Wait, Brian Nussbaum, why trade JT? I literally just spent the whole stream explaining it. Do you not like my explanation or did you not hear it? What is this? HBO plus Cinemax. Must have been talking about HBO Max. This is about Time Warner Cable. What is this? Just a list of my friends. At the bottom it says Peter's really average penis plus one. What the fuck is that about? Okay. I have no idea what this is about, so I'll start reading, and if it gets crazy, then I'll stop. Okay, so I was making this pros and cons list because that's what I do. I try to be rational about every decision I make because, well, I'd like to think of myself as a rational person. So anyway, I was making this list when I realized that there are no pros to you. Okay, that came out wrong. What I meant was there are no pros to you and me. We have just about nothing in common other than the fact that we both love the beach. But how cliche is that? Who doesn't love the fucking beach? And I like cats. I'm a cat person and you're a dog person. And my favorite color is orange. So that's not true. So maybe this is a monologue I was writing, which you say makes you want to vomit. And how you could like mint chip over cookie dough, I'll never understand. Well, that's true about me. But then I stopped writing my list and I started reading People magazine. And there was this article on pickles and how in every successful relationship, one person has to hate pickles and one person has to love pickles, because if you order a sandwich to split, it comes with one pickle on the side. And I don't know, it seemed to make sense at the time. Something about how there's only one pickle. And then I realized I don't know how you feel about pickles and I love pickles. So tell me, do you hate pickles? Because I need a pro, just one pro. I don't know. Sometimes I used to write random monologues. Maybe that's what that was. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Okay, more things on characters. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in this book. Oh my God, it's almost full. Oh, these were a list of tattoos my sister and I were thinking about getting before we got better, not bitter. This is ciao for now, which is what my mom used to say before she signed off for anything. Only bored people are boring people. The only way out is through. In the darkness, there will be hidden worlds that shine. That's a Bruce Springsteen lyric. Just her initials. You are my sunshine. And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Wow, those were all things. And then these were like drawings that we were thinking about for tattoo stuff. We started like making things. It's all different, like drawing stuff. The pickle thing was fire. Thanks, Chris. Show and tell is weird. Okay. So there's more stuff in this, but let's ditch it and go for a new one. Before we do, let me check in with the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. All right. Weston says, just saw the Snyder post. He's too smart not to get on board. Would you do a guest manager swap with anyone in the fan league or MTS? Maybe you can swap with Alex. She seems to be good at it. And Sabrina may mean towards Goddard. What do you mean when you do a guest manager swap with anyone in the fan leagues? I can't have somebody from the fan leagues come and manage somebody on my team. I would never not manage somebody on my team. Sabrina may lean towards Goddard's. Yeah, I know that's what I was talking about with Kate, and I know her and Goddard are good friends. And Kate's a great manager. Honestly, I would rather see her go to Kate than Tom because just Tom, he's just not going to care about her. He's not going to care because that's his thing, which sucks. That'd be sad for her, but it's very possible. Very possible. Okay, so I see in this now for the rest of the box, I have some photos. I don't know what exactly these photos come from. Okay, so this one was from, I remember this one's from Maria Menounos' birthday party. It's got Kevin Undergaro, Daryl Kristen, Sarah Stratton, me, JC Rubio, and Tiana Hobson. She had a Patron-themed birthday party where there was like sand and this backdrop. I don't even know. Well, this is my friend Max Pava. This was after we had a theater show. I think we're on the floor in a bath. I don't even fucking know. Theater parties used to get wild. Totally wild. Oh, look. Okay, this is my friend Candace. We were, I don't know, at some club when we were kids. Who the hell knows? Am I allowed to show people's faces on here? Is that okay? These are two of my besties from college, Allie and Jenna. That's cut out, so I must have had it on. Yeah, it's got stabs in it, so it must have been on a bulletin board. Oh, this was I went with my sorority. I remember to a Dodgers game when I just joined my sorority. Okay, let's see if you guys can see me in the middle. Look how different I look. So different, right? Oh, this one was all my best friends, our high school graduation. Kind of cool. Let's see. Any of these fun ones? Oh, this was when I was graduated from high school. We had an elementary school class graduation. It's my friend Maddie Sharton when we were in Peter Pan. She was Wendy and I was Tiger Lily. That was our senior year show. My brother, look how tan I am. Look at how freaking tan I am. So dark. I used to get so dark. Any of these? It's me in a Patriot shirt. Speaking of, it's one of the like 15 two of the 15 proms I went to. I went to so many freaking proms. Let's see. I have a red Solo cup in like all of these pictures. Oh, this is when I used to make everybody do pyramids with me. There was like a phase in my life. Can you see me on the top? There's a phase in my life where every picture I took had to be in a pyramid or a piggyback. Pyramids and piggyback rides. At USC, this is me wearing USC football. We'd go to the games and get all dressed up, which was amazing. Some of these are pretty cool. Let me know if this is fun for you guys at all. I love going down memory lane. Wow. I don't know what this box is from, though, because I'm all different ages in it. This says Shore Bar, which is a bar we used to go to when we were college a lot, but it was on PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. It's one of those like from a machine things. Some of these people are from back home, though, and some of these people are from out here. And one of them, I have no idea who it is. But that bar was always fun. Oh, this is when I went backpacking through Europe. This was on my trip in Europe with my best friend, Linz. And remember I told you guys I tried to make out with a guy in every city in Europe? I believe Where are we here? I don't know. I think I maybe made out with one of them, but I really don't remember. Heineken. I kind of think we're in Dublin here, but I don't remember. Not exactly positive. This is for a Coachella that I went to. I used to go to Coachella every single year. Randos in my photos are always funny to me. Like, who the fuck are you, Sally? I totally feel you. My high school best friend and my high school boyfriend. Again, traveling around Europe. Oh, some of these are stuck. Oh, it still has tape on it? Oh. Coachella. Me and my bestie is now pregnant and on a pregnant bed rest right now. But before she was pregnant, we used to drink a lot of beer together in Europe. This is us in Greece. So lucky. Oh, look, this is from a friend of mine. He says, this was one of my best friends on the planet who lived out here for a while. He said, classic Nantucket sunset just for you because you were mad at me. Just kidding. This was your surprise because it reminds me of you so much. And I missed you this weekend. From who else? ? That's from my friend Will. I wonder why it reminds him of me. And also I wonder why I was mad at him. I used to get mad at my friends. I don't really get mad at my friends anymore. Look at us in the Coliseum. Freaking cool, right? It's like when your friends go on trips and show you photos after and you're like, I get it. You went to fucking Europe. Good for you. I've seen a million pictures. But those were all different eras of my life. It's my life. Putting some of those back in here. Let's see. James Wheeler. I remember the dark days for the Pats from 89 to 93. 5 years. 19 wins. Don't say it. Don't even put it out into the universe. Just don't do it. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah. Let's go back into, I'm scared to say it, but the Facebook group. Let's see what people are saying about this trade. Schmoedown. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Okay, so after Snyder's fake news comment, so this is done for storytelling purposes. Hope not. So, what are you talking about? So I said the thing about there isn't a lack of communication. We read Paul Denuzio's comment. Vince said I made a great trade. Jerron says it was funny to hear me respond on air. Charlie says, is he eligible to be drafted next year? Yes. Unless he's a champion, then he's eligible to be drafted. Robert Meyer Burnett says, Jeff's just sore because he was the outsider on this trade. No, he wasn't. He knew. I agree with Roxy. That was a great trade. I would make it 10 out of 10 times, says Derek Larsh. Thanks. Zachary just sitting back and eating popcorn. Okay, that's all that's going on right now. I don't get you guys thinking that there's public beef. Should I text Snyder right now? I'm going to text Jeff and I'm going to say, LOL, are you kidding? I love what a shit stirrer he is, though. It's so good. He's so fun. You can't help but want to watch everything he does. Like, it's just too good. Ooh, a text from Sabrina. Can't tell you guys what this one says, though. Interesting. I said to Jeff, LOL, are you kidding? And he said, yes. He said, yes, our bond is too strong. I want you guys to see this right here, right now. Let me just make sure. By the way, my text above says, Grammy just called to tell me she likes you. It's just true. Grammy called and I was like, who's that guy you had on your show? I like him. Oh, God. He cracks me the fuck up. It's too good. Too freaking good. Anyway, Wow, guys. It's 3:30? What happened? What happened to all the time we had? And all the love we shared? We have to get out of here in a couple minutes. So any last minute questions, put them in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, or right here in the super chat. I'm glad that we got to announce the trade today. Glad we got to talk a little bit about it. Again, love JTE. Can't wait to have him on the show next week. And any new additions to the rock stars to bring them on. Also, you might be seeing one more drop player from me by today at 5. We will see what happens. That's my face for that. Tough. It's tough. It's tough to know, but we will see. Larry says 5:30. Oh, that's the time it is for you. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure the drop deadline is 5. But I will say, I think I have the strongest team in the whole league. I really mean it. Snyder and Draco, despite this year not going in their direction, they are the 2 best players. They're incredible, and I can't wait for Draco to get a singles match, Snyder to get redemption, them to build their way. I can't wait for the teams tournament. For them to kick butt. Stacy, which I think we can finally talk about. I mean, are you kidding me with that chick? Stacy is a phenom. So lucky that I got her in the 4th freaking round. That is crazy. Damon's a stud. Let's see how he does. I know I haven't confirmed it, but let's see how he does in his tourney. And I can't wait for that. Just so excited for him. If he could one day be double belted, imagine that. Del Rio, I talked to yesterday, confirmed that he's still so excited to be a rock star. I can't wait to see him play. We had match scheduled for him, but because of quarantine, it went away. So a lot of great people on the team. Lamont Small says, if Cats had been an animated film and opened with Star Wars, would it be a bit successful at the box office? What do you mean it opened with Star Wars? You mean if it had opened the same time as Star Wars, but it was animated? I kind of feel like Cats is successful because people don't shut the fuck up about it. On every single stream, I know it didn't do well in theaters, but in quarantine, I feel like everybody watched Cats, and I don't know. I feel like it has that longevity to it that people weren't expecting. Let's go over upcoming guests one more time. Tomorrow, I'll be joined by John Kaiser. I'm sure we'll have Schmoedown things to talk about after today. On Sunday, which is Mother's Day, I'll be doing a stream, but I don't know if I'm going to have anybody on. We will see. Monday, Sabrina Ramirez is coming on. Guys, and JTE next week as well, must confirm. Also, Alex Marzonia is going to be coming on, I think maybe the following week, though. So I'll keep you guys posted on all of that. Lots of love to you. I'll see you tomorrow live at the Roxy, 1 p.m. Pacific with John Kaiser. And wish me luck in the next few hours. Wish me frickin' luck, friends. Bye.